And we are back. Northstar here with another Popup Dungeon Let's Play. About to fight this battle. Let me take a quick moment to give a shout out to my other Let's Play series if you haven't watched them. Hearts Iron 4, Rise of Nations, Wherein, Oceancraft, Citizen Sleeper, Wilder Myth, Vampire, Hearts Iron again. I got like 4 of those. One abandoned because of multiplayer can get the other person do. One single player I haven't done in a long while. And Paradox never fixed a bug. I expect it to be fixed before my next major update. So I don't know if I'll probably continue with it more, but I may eventually lose motivation for that. And we'll see. I'm rather upset about that. Probably return to Kerbal Space Program eventually. I think there's another Let's Play series, Cell Singularity. I got my politics series where I talk politics stuff. There's another game in there. Check out my channel. Just a shout out to that. Let's get going with the fight.
I will fear no evil.
Oh yeah, and I have, just to be clear, I have everything organized nicely into playlists with descriptions in the videos of what's going on. So if you just click even a random video, you'll get from the title, which is very categorized, and it'll say like campaign 3 episode 5 or whatever. You can figure out where things belong. But you know, the playlists organize things into different series, so that should be helpful for some of you. Hopefully.
Warm your hands by the fire, friend. A divine favor.
I should probably do that so that he'll actually survive long enough. James just gets a little extra durability. Arthur gets a lot of haste. Haste to the last 3 turns, so be useful when he gets to close combat. No, 15 AP next turn. Because of Divine Fervor. Right, Divine. Yep. That's what I called the Billy. Normal one is Fervor. It's my own custom version of it. It's better in some ways. It does different things. Like has an initial requirement to give mobility. I think everything under it is no, it's the same typing. I just mostly did that. I think yeah, I should probably make sure the wall holds. Defend the wall. Rocks the wall.
My wrath undoes the wicked.
Ulrich has Divine Heal. It's behind him. Protect the Spirit is still on cooldown just to provide increased chance of survival here.
Our cause is true.
Effort is the magic of man.
While the support characters slowly work up buffs in my party. Most, enemies you face don't have a ton of buffs. So if you have tanks that can hold for a while, you slowly build up longer term buffs from the rear. You can gain a real advantage, especially if you start further back and the enemy has to spend AP to reach you. They're going to want to rush to you because otherwise you'll slowly build an advantage.
Time for some explosive action.
Slower characters can save up AP. Faster characters may use abilities to give themselves buffs. You get the idea. Even Golem might have trouble getting through Brock. Well, actually, Golems do earth damage, so they'll really have trouble getting through Brock. Meanwhile, the rogues kill what they can. Did Goblin. Goblins aren't that dangerous, but they can reach the rear rank characters with Boulder Toss. This thing can't reform yet. So chip away. Let's reduce armor pen. Kilnborn. Start its turn. Oh, evasion, that's not even very effective. I can take down the golem already. Nice. It's not everything, but it's something for sure. Push stalker on the goblin, so it won't throw a boulder. And ow. Can't reach. Could have him steal the buff here. Something.
A gift from the family.
It's a little more likely to survive than the grandpa. Copy bush stalker. Yeah, that'd be useful. Oh, can't use it on the golem? Oh, if not in front. Oh well. Mug the bush. Maybe. And detaunt the goblin.
I expect a favor in return.
Still can't gang up yet. These two probably get wiped by these three, but then enemy numbers, so that's something. Be even harder when I set the difficulty scaling higher. Feature, which I'll still do because I can always turn difficulty so it's not on Galaxy Brain if it's too hard. Higher difficulty means more gold earned.
Please enjoy.
Have you been eating your beans?
No, Granny. No beans. Give you bad gas. Long COVID cause huge GI issues. Long COVID one of the things that happened with it, and happened to me is I developed a form of irritable bowel syndrome with it, which I never had before. Sometimes happens, and yeah, beans are a big no-no now. Sorry, it's a little. Some people probably hate hearing about that. Alright. Ooh, we can move all the way here and only spend 1 AP. It's high mobility. Of course, I think I'd rather. No, because if he deals with the goblin. Golem, he can deal with the goblin next. This thing will just reform. He's not going to do hardly any damage.
Our cause is true.
Let's just build up shielding and abilities then.
Redemption is at hand. Your faith is weak.
Greater zeal. I'm going to have to tweak this a little. Reduce its number of uses since it doesn't apply when it's granted uses. I don't think. Maybe it affects how many get granted. I wanted to move forward. Wasted enemy chip to chip away here. Put it on cooldown. That won't affect anyone else. Yeah, that might actually be worth it.
The light will guide me. Go back to the shadow.
Bless your heart.
Why didn't it? 1 to 3, 1, 2. You should be in range. Oh well. I don't know. Fall back.
I walk through the valley.
And face, though, probably doesn't matter.
I'm not used to all this darkness.
Or it can overpoke. So let's aim. Yep, makes this substantially better. Otherwise, we could use more AP.
My wrath undoes the wicked. Warm your hands by the fire, friend.
This might be overkill, but
I give you my hearth.
cool.
There is my hat. I wield the elements in your favor.
Haste and speed.
All right, it's my turn now.
See, he's got 7 AP, he gains 8, so he'd have 15 next turn. Can he go toe to toe with the Golem now? I don't think so. He needs more defense. Absorb. Venus Flytrap will not work on a Golem, so I probably only want to have 1 AP. I'd rather suffer shield than use the whole intervention just yet. Just use it all then. Cool. Last person to go for the goal. Deal some damage. And just mug the goblin. Sure thing to be able to deal with him. Oh, he could steal the shield from the golem.
Same story. I'll put this on your tab.
Yes, please.
Mind if I use your generated content? Ibitachi! Oi, oi, oi!
Cool.
It's your yen. Yeah, maybe I have her. No, I'll just have her stay still.
You'll never visit anymore.
Save AP. Oof. There goes that summon.
The better to help you with.
I do not seek glory.
Since Golem didn't go for Brock, probably because he had so darn much shielding. Time to deal with this Golem, I guess. Let's see. Like 210. Oh, Spirit Strike is better.
Bless your heart.
Oof.
You are, dear heart.
Well, there we go. That helps a lot. You didn't get to use any of the Greater Zeal strikes, but oh well. Did some damage.
Who needs
Some.
saving?
Golems are tough.
Feel free to die. I'll resurrect you.
In case Hrothgar goes down.
Eternal dawn, light the way.
Never turn your face from the cold.
Focus my efforts keeping James alive. Defense. Evasion. Whole intervention that's been buffed up by extra healing received. Something. Max health. Still probably die if he gets attacked this turn.
Put your faith in the light. Our cause is true.
Ooh. Enough mobility.
I give you my heart.
In haste, you might be able to cut around through this way to get in melee soon. You can't divine heal right now anyhow, so
My path is righteous.
go there
There's a
for
storm
now.
on the horizon.
Fireball's the most effective thing to do.
Consume you.
Because if normal against Earth, that won't work. Ooh, this has a chance of killing. Of course, it'll just reform, but now I can't do it again. Guess I'll deal with damage I can while the shields are down.
You're not gonna like this.
Alright, Brock, hope's on you. That might work. Can at least disable this thing, maybe. Ow. Disable resisted. Ooh, can I take it down? Yes, yes I can. Nice. That swarm is weak against Earth. Venus flytrap it.
Where are you going with such a plump pouch?
Mug. That might finish it.
You know, this is not free.
Take the mobility. Get some closer gang up.
Do you have the package? Omaitachi! Onegaruka!
Ah, you can still get around.
Time
Okay.
to hit the machi. Here!
Not quite dead, but close. No, so close.
ようこそ。
Is that a new weapon? こちらへどうぞ。
気をつけてください。
Have you been getting enough fiber?
Oh, yeah, she's in range. Kill the bat with scalding soup. There we go.
I knew we could do it.
Ugh, could you clean this off for me, please?
Yeah, I mean, after
Let's
winning the
honor
last
dead
fight,
by putting their gear to use.
rank up, equipment. Spirit rank up at boost quality levels. Yeah, it's not really an upgrade. Cool. And that's telling me there's an interactable somewhere. Okay. Nice. Yeah, so over my career, we're at 26 minutes here, so talk a little while I do this.
This will aid our quest.
Um,
I'll keep it safe.
probably armor pen.
Knowledge is power. More
Speed.
fun looking for this.
A boon to our cause.
More firepower.
Sometime.
And looking for this.
Yeah, evasion.
I could use a new staff to lean upon. So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about.
Cover.
And looking for this. I'll keep it safe. Allow me.
Yep.
So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me. That is a rich lord. Man looking for this. I'll keep it safe.
Buffing the heck out of my forge cleric. That's it for interactables. Oops, we forgot the boss ore again, boss.
We didn't forget anything, Bat. I care too much to make such careless errors.
Oh yeah? This game has more typos than a blood bank.
Why, you vexing little vampire. I take no responsibility for errors in communication, merely signal degradation between dimensions.
Sorry, how long is this conversation going to take? Should I grab a snack?
Yes, good idea. Why don't you go to lunch? I have to reprimand my employee.
Until the break of dawn.
Allow me.
Closing in on the achievement. Yeah. I probably should add range to firebolt.
Ugh, could you clean this off?
Knowledge is power. That's not bad either.
An instrument for justice.
Stun siphon or a repeatable daze? Me. Yeah, I can switch boulder toss for forging strike.
I humbly accept this a boon to our cause.
More firepower.
Hmm.
This will aid our quest. Sometimes greed is a necessary evil. I humbly accept this an instrument
Nope.
for justice. This will aid our quest. A boon to our cause. An instrument for just. Sometimes greed is a necessary evil.
Nope.
This will aid our quest.
So I got 7 cards, so I'll lose some 3 for the tactical flexibility, and these are all garbage for...
I humbly accept this gift.
Um,
An instrument for a boon to our cause. A boon to our cause. I humbly accept this gift. This will aid our quest. Sometimes an instrument for justice. This will aid our quest.
Alright. A strange door. A glass door appears in a stone wall. You approach with caution as your eyes struggle to adjust to the brightness beyond. The Blue Lobster. You find yourself in a seafood restaurant of sorts. It's all rather mundane, actually. A typical chain eatery of the 21st century, like a red lobster. Nothing seems to be out of place, except for the place itself. Hello and welcome to Blue Lobster. How many will be dining with us today? Just those you see? Okay, no summons or transformations. Good point. Might need a little extra room. Extra ball room. Not a problem. Please follow me and I'll get you set up on one of our party tables. Oh, Sheepasay. The menu. Borgimus bubbles in your belly as you wind your way through the empty restaurant behind the waitress. You sit. She deals out menus, and your stomach sinks when you read the words, "We do not accept gold," embossed at the top of the first page. You don't even recognize the symbol of currency next to the prices. Is this your first time in the Blue Lobster? In Blue Lobster? Yep, and I'm really excited about it. That will increase waitress faction, not that matters much. Awesome, I really hope you enjoy it. Our catch today is skateboarding shark. For the landlubbers, our turf surfer menu is on the last page. Would you like to take a look at our water everywhere but not a drop to drink menu? This would build waitress skill, but oh yes, please. You got it, I'll be right back with the drink menu and a fresh basket of cheddar bluey biscuits. Don't bat an eye, don't look now, but there's a dingbat in the menu. At first you thought it was just a sticker, but it comes to life as soon as the waitress leaves and begins to speak. What are you doing here? Shh, play it cool. There's not a lot of time. Here's the deal. You've got to find a way to eat at least 10 cheddar bluey biscuits before you're kicked out of the establishment. The only stipulation is that you can't learn anything that's not free. Good luck. Truly, this is an epic quest. You can see the eyes. Not really. Duck out if you really want. Actually, read the menu. Check the table. Checking the table if you want to build appetite. Maybe some valuable information peppered throughout the laminated pages of the menu. menu is filled with boilerplate fare. Literally, there are an astounding variety of seafood boils, but what catches their attention is the build your own pasta section, which you can choose a noodle, gauge, protein, vegetable garnish, and sauce. Listed beneath the options of sauce and fine print, you read samples available upon request. Cherries ahoy! The waitress sets a basket of cherry biscuits for you. 3 golden crispy handfuls of artery damming bliss. The buttery smell coats your nostrils, filling you with additional hunger. Here's a drink menu. My favorite is the Mar Hang Tantini. All of her drinks are delicious. She points out the most expensive drink. Did you have any questions about specials on our menu? I'll trigger on the sauce samples. Yeah, I was wondering when you could give me a sample of the sauces. Oh, you can construct your own pasta. I love Luigi's low tide linguine. Which sauce would you like to try? It's too bad there is no Luigi's low tide linguine. Let's try the maritime marinara. Excellent choice. I'd be happy to bring you a try of that yum sauce. And can I get you something to drink? But what do I glass? Water? Just some water, please. You got it? I'll be right back. Devour all the riches away. The biscuits you use. Slay, biscuit scene 3. Update, biscuits and basket. -3. Here are the run items. Update 2, biscuit scene 3, waitress faction 5. The waitress strikes back. Here comes the waitress again. She spots the empty biscuit basket from across the room. A smile crosses her face and you brace for impact. Waiter joke landing in 5, 4, 3, 2. Looks like you didn't like the biscuits. She couldn't even wait until she made it to the table to yell that staring at you waiter joke. 1. See, Gina's crying a little. I'll get you a fresh basket in a sec. Here's your yummy sauce sample. Here's your water. I'll be right back with those biscuits so you've got something to try the sauce with. And time to visit the aquarium, since that's necessary for the achievement. Perhaps a quick walk will make room for more biscuits. You figure out circling the empty restaurant like a mall walker might look a bit suspicious, so you head towards the aquariums near the entrance. The fish tank. You casually stroll towards the fish tank. The waitress sneaks up behind you. Beautiful, aren't they? Yeah, they are, you say, turning to her. Shame they're trapped, though. Ever feel like a fish in a tank? Distant look enters her eyes. I've never thought about it. What were you doing before I entered the restaurant? Just daydreaming, I guess. Slow day today. How long have you been here? I opened today. I meant, how long have you been have you worked here? Since we opened? Glance the dungeon through the glass door. Extend a hand to the waitress. Will you come with me? What? I can't leave the restaurant unstaffed. Just for a second. I wouldn't do that if I were you. So we can do this and try and liberate the waitress, which unfortunately fails. I need to take a quick break here, so I'm going to pause. I'll see you folks in a sec. And I'm back. I apologize. My energy is fading. I've made a lot of calls today, dealt with trying to figure out how I can deal with employer paying Social Security taxes when they should have been legally obligated to, as they meet the criteria for being exempt from that. And not being screwed of Social Security disability insurance, probably because that employer didn't pay in, and some shy work credits. Although I think I'd still be 1 work credit shy even when that employer paid in, because the university I worked for didn't pay in when I worked as a graduate teaching assistant, which, by the way, anyone's ever been a TA as an undergrad? I'm sure there's some viewers, since undergrad degrees are far more common than grad. What's expected of graduate students as TAs is usually far more difficult, more expensive than undergrads, from teaching higher level content or doing office hours and grading. Our requirements are higher degree of professionalism, and on top of that, usually higher workloads. yeah, it's not the same as doing it, say, in undergrad, and it's not greatly paid, to say the least, but it is paid enough I could have gotten some more credits, and they weren't paying my Social Security, and I've just gotten screwed 50 ways now. Student loans, the elimination of income-based repayment plans, when a Missouri court decided to extend the challenge to the SAVE plan that Biden tried to introduce to also eliminate the pay-as-you-earn plan, which I was in. So suddenly my plan that I was in doesn't exist anymore, and will time out the end of the year, and the Department of Education is pulling all income-based repayment type plans, even the ones that have been around for decades. Their applications are being pulled, so I'm gonna have no option but to pay student loans, despite being completely disabled. You can't get them forgiven until you've been disabled for 5 years, and I've only been disabled for it'll be 4 years in a couple weeks. It's a tough situation, and trying to talk to the old man, explain the U.S. is going fascist, although it may not be completely obvious at this point to some. A system that's willing to do this, to hurt its own citizens this badly, this quickly, after like Trump took office, worse stuff is coming down the line, and probably fascism before the end of his terms. By fascism, I mean the end of elections, extreme nationalism, and xenophobia being pumped up to ridiculous degrees, probably eventually the murder of immigrants and Muslims in large numbers and the disabled. It's bad things are coming, and having an argument with the old man about that over the phone, and it's just been a rough day. So I'm really tired, and I apologize for getting more and more tired here. I mean, not like what happens if you do. Oh, why did my phone vibrate for no reason? I think that was to say it got fully charged. Of course, it could just be like that. Say turning on the microphone on my phone for no reason. You know they can actually do that. Then I don't see why it would vibrate, and I'm not that important. They got other people spying. I mean, not like what happens if you take the waitress outside. To the waitress, come with me. It's important. Are you sure it's okay? Take my hand, you say, pushing open the door. Timidly, she takes your hand and follows you through. You step to the threshold, and her hand slips away. She's gone. Cut strings. The wizard appears before hastily lowered curtain. What happened to her?
The strings are what give a puppet life. It isn't freed by their cutting. That one was not meant to step outside its box, so I've recycled it.
That's cruel.
What did you expect would happen?
You could have let her travel with. He's the one who's enforcing the rules strictly, and then acting like it's beyond his control. I don't know. I think it should be I just seemed kind of sad. That's quite a typo. Her whole existence was to bring me biscuits.
The cage is only sad when you can see the bars.
She could see the bars. I guess you're right.
Spoiler alert.
A spoiler? About what?
Life.
Okay, go ahead. That's what I should have done before to get the achievement.
When you grope at the stars and touch nothing but the cold void, it is not the absence of the divine you feel, but the bars of the kindest cage.
Right. I'm not sure I agree.
Guess you weren't ready for that.
Guess I disagree.
But your kids are gonna love it. Now, should we get back to the game?
No. Nobody's gonna love that. You're full of it. That's just grandiose, ridiculous. More and more convinced the wizard is an egotistical maniac. Thinks he knows everything. He doesn't. With the restaurant shuffled back into whichever deck it was dealt from, you delivered back into the fold of the dungeon. Alright. I could do this, but then I wouldn't be able to cut the stream here. I probably need a sec. Want to get the videos uploading. I have a feeling I might be getting a callback around this time. And then I have to leave the game and the stream pause. It's hard on my computer. So, viewers, until next time, this is Northstar. I wish you all the best. Take care of each other. Right, watch out for those people around you. Do what you can to help them. Be kind to yourselves. And may you always find a guiding star to lead you home. Until next time, this is Northstar. Adieu.